Hello. Welcome back to Black Pen, episode 71. You all, can you believe it? Golly, episode 71. We are inching our way up to 100. Thank you all for all of your support so far. Thank you so very much. Well, all right, so let me go ahead and introduce myself because I said this year I am going to keep my podcast episodes under a certain time frame because I want to respect your time by also giving you some good education when it comes around to buying new construction homes because we think, and I would too. If I wasn't an agent, I wouldn't think of these things either. I would think I would go in trusting them, that they know what. I would go in trusting them as well. And it's like, well, okay, it's a brand new home. Should nothing be wrong with it? What can go wrong with a brand new house that was built from the ground up? I got my keys. I can decorate it any kind of way. It has all the modern features. And so, it has all the bells and whistles. It checks off all of the boxes. So, before we get started, let me go ahead and introduce myself. I know I keep repeating myself. My name is Latosca Asberry. I am a real estate agent based in Texas. So my area of specialty is North Texas. So I work the North Texas area, and I am a new home advocate. So today we're going to talk about what if the builder disagree with the inspection findings. All right. So you have went out and you have gotten all the recommended inspections for your home, and inspections do vary on a new home. So if the home is already built, you only need two. So if the home is being built from the ground up, you're going to need a little bit more. So, all right, so you did right. You went and got those inspections. All right, the inspection report is back, and it is some things on that report that just is not looking right from the inspector's standpoint. And let's go ahead and throw this out here. So yes, the home does go through inspection. So the builder does inspect the home, and the city comes out and inspect the home. If you saw from my previous episodes, I go into details on the builder inspection and what the city comes out and inspect, and what the third party home inspector does, and who back they have. So go back and look at that one. That's a great episode right there. Because this year I am pushing not inventory. Oh, an inventory home coming my way. This year I am pushing home inspections, home inspections, home inspections. So if you don't do nothing else, if you go around your realtor, we don't want you to do that. But if you choose to go behind your realtor's back, just do this one thing: get the home inspected. Please get the home inspected. Okay, so you got your inspection report. You take it back to the builders, and they say, I'm not gonna fix that. That is not a real issue. Nope, nope, we are not going to do that. So builders focus on minimum code and minimum cost because they have the expenses. So they go down to the city, they purchase, I don't want to say a patch of land. They go and purchase acres of land and they build on it. They use banks just like we use banks. So don't think that they go in there with a checkbook and this is their money from their checking account. No, they use banks just like we use banks. And so they go down there, they buy the land, they divide it all up. Then they bring in their construction crew, and they start building them up. And then the builder reps, right along with the real estate agents, we help to get those homes sold. So there is, so you got operating expenses. You have, you have to pay the crew. And you have to pay the crew fairly good. I'm not gonna say well. You're going to pay them fairly good because you're positioning yourself as we are a good quality builder, and so your good quality, good craftsmanship. That's what you're positioning yourself as. Oh, we have good craftsmanship. Well, you're gonna have to find a construction crew that is going to give you that quality craftsmanship that you have put out there, and so that you have to, you know, yes, some builders do cut corners, and it might be a lot of builders that cut corners. A lot of this stuff is expensive. Materials is expensive. They don't go down to Home Depot. We think they do, and some builders, maybe I don't know. Some builders, I was gonna say maybe the smaller scale builders, but some builders they might go to Home Depot. But a lot of times, a lot of the builders, big builders, they don't go to Home Depot and just go pick up 30,000 screws. They probably go directly to the brand name and source things from them, and then you got to get the lumber, and things cost because you got to pay for the people to deliver the lumber. Either you deliver it or you have somebody to go pick the stuff up. So it's expenses that is associated with building a home for the ground up, and that's the thing that you're probably not going to ever hear them talk about, and that's where I come in at, because I go in to have those conversations, and I put it all together and I present it to you all to let you all know, to give them some slack. They are human. It's a business. Yes, it is. Buying a home is a large expenses, but I'm here to educate you all so you won't fall into that category of I bought a poor house. I'm stuck with this house until I move again. Oh, I'm ready to sue. I'm ready to do X, Y, Z. And that's why I'm on here to give you all the education piece, because they're focused on, like I said, code and cost. And so let's see. Do, 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 do. And inspectors are working on quality and function. So they want to make sure they are the ones that, I don't want to say truly have your back, but they are the ones that's actually working for you, because you hired them to come in to inspect your home, and they're letting you know, hey, this is not right, this is not right. Have them to go back and fix this. And so just because the builder disagrees with what the report says doesn't mean that the inspector was wrong. They still have your back. So, uh-oh, let me move that over here. I'm working on sticky notes, y'all. I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to do a lot of things before a certain time. So how to respond. So ask the builder, you know, why are you saying that this is not an issue? So basically just go in and ask, well, why are you refusing to fix X? This is what was on the report. And sometimes even ask the inspector to go speak to the builder on your behalf, because maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a connection. Maybe they're not understanding what it is that you are trying to convey. And sometimes bringing, the inspector in can, help you. Oh, okay, this is what you mean. You want to fix this, fix that, because you all, the construction team is human, and so they got a deadline. So it's kind of like an assembly line. If you ever work, I used to work for a cell phone company. And when I tell you, you all, stuff is coming down. You have to go, 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 go. You have to be done filling that put the cell phone box. Make the box. You have to put the box together. You have to put the crate in there. So this let you know this is a long time ago. You have to put the phone in there. You have to put the manual in there. You have to put another sheet of paper in there. And you have to fold it down. And you have to keep going, keep going. And there's no, oh yeah, you get a break. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you get your 15-minute break and right along with your lunch break, and then you get another break and things like that. But and I'm not saying that's what happens over here if they get those many breaks. But it's like an assembly line, you all. It's an assembly line because they're telling you that your house will be done in 6 months, just depending on where you're going. I have seen where they've said that your house can be done in 3 months. Little scary to me, but hey, okay, okay. But yes, you all.
Hey,
Hi, how you doing? Good.
trying to find the hair where everybody's at.
They last time I saw them, they were on Long Straw Street,
Okay.
and they was in the backyard.
Okay.
I just can't remember what the address was.
No worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
And sorry about that, you all, because look, I'm out here at a builder right now. I'm out here in the community, and I'm out here visiting one of my builder rep friends, and she invited me to come out, and she said, "Yeah, the builders are out here." So the representative of the builders, they are out here in the neighborhood, and you're gonna very rarely now when you come and purchase a home, you're gonna meet the construction crew. That's different. But this is meeting the people in the big office, the big people, the district, and all of that stuff like that. So these are the people that's out here walking the community, checking out the product themselves. So not just sitting back in the office over in Dallas and collecting a check. They actually out here walking, you all. I've seen that, and you don't very rarely see them at all unless it's a realtor event or basically just a realtor event, but you don't really hardly see them. And then again, I'm not out here every day, so that's another thing as well. And I'm not saying that something might be wrong with your house, because I know a lot of inspectors. I don't know if it's for content, because everybody's trying to get that social media check. So I don't know if their content is so they can get likes and views. But I've seen a lot of inspectors find a lot of things wrong with these houses. And I haven't had no kickbacks on any of my inspection reports. They have been done. So whatever the inspection report has said, it has been done before closing. But I'm just giving you a scenario. If they disagree on it, it's not the end all be all. Come together, your realtor, the inspector, and sometimes you might have to call in the supervisors to help with the situation, because yes, this is your investment. You're going to be here for at least 5 to 7 years, and so you want the home to hold up, especially after the warranties, because the warranties is 1, 2, and 10, and some of them, it just depends, is 1, 2, and 5, or 1, 2, and 7, and some of them are just jumping from 1 to 7. So it just really just depends on the builders. And so you want to make sure that your home is in tip top shape when you get your keys at closing. And so you want to hey, if my inspector says this is what's wrong, I need you all to fix this. Yes. So yes, you all. So that is pretty much it for this. But I'm going to keep on talking about inspections, because a lot of people A lot of buyers do not get them. They opt out of them, especially on the new construction side. And I don't recommend that for my clients. And I'm letting you all know. So the same stuff that I tell my clients is the same stuff that I'm telling you all. Do not opt out on a home inspection on a new construction home. Yes, it does go through several rounds of inspection. So the builder inspects the home and the city comes out and inspect the home. I did a podcast episode on that, going into details on what the city inspector does versus what the builder inspector does versus what your third party inspector does. You also, again, if you have any questions, feel free to put them down below, and I will see you in the next episode.